Hi everyone, I'm Marianne. I'm a visual artist and voice coach from Singapore, and welcome to day 41 of my 100-day vlog project. So this is a vlog series where I share what I've learned about pursuing your passion, following your heart, making your dreams come true, and living the best life that you can possibly live, and going after whatever it is that really matters to you. So if you have questions relating to any of these things, feel free to ask them in the comments below, or you can directly message me through any one of my social media links, which are in the write-ups attached to these videos. So I'm currently at day 41. So a few days ago I shared about how when we do a project, and let's say we have a time frame for this project, usually around the 30% to the 50% mark, that is where we're going to encounter the most resistance. That is where, because you're not like totally invested in it yet, like you've invested a little bit, but it's still not a lot that you're not going to necessarily feel bad if you quit now. So that's where the resistances will kick in. That's where it's going to be the most challenging, and you're going to find yourself really struggling to push through to stay on track for this project, especially if this project is something that truly matters to you, and it's something that you've always wanted to do for the longest time in your life, like a big dream of yours. So currently right now at day 41 of this vlog series, I am kind of in the middle of this 30% to 50% mark. So this is, I guess, where the resistance is the strongest. And I'm not gonna lie, okay, it has been a little bit of a challenge to even sit down and record this video. And even after I set everything up, I struggled for a good 30 minutes trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to share. So all the overthinking started to come in. There's a lot of self-doubt about why am I still doing this, is anyone even watching this, like does this make a difference to anyone, so all these conversations that I tell myself start to appear. And but I'm still here. I'm still here, I'm still continuing. And I guess one thing that came up to me as I was trying to figure out what to share is something that one of the craziest and most inspiring teachers that I've ever met, that I've ever had, shared with me a very, very long time ago when he was teaching my class. So this was when I was in Nashville, and I was a music business major in Nashville, and one of the requirements that we had to take was music theory. The only option that I had left was this 8 a.m. one twice a week. And I'm just like, oh my god, 8 a.m. class. I'm so not a morning person. I remember showing up on the very first morning of this class, and I found a room, and it was like a dance studio. There was a piano in the corner, and there was a chair for the piano, but there were no other chairs or tables in this room. And I looked around, and everyone looked just as confused as I did, because why are we sitting on the floor? This is like not even a classroom. Like, what have we got ourselves into? And then the teacher arrives at 8 a.m. and the moment we saw him, it was like, our brains couldn't register, because, and let me tell you why, okay? So he's an old guy, he's like in his 60s, and he has silver hair and like a silver, beard and mustache. And like his hair is like, with the bald spot. Kind of like, oh my gosh, kind of like that guy in The Simpsons, the one who's always like, which I cannot remember his name right now. I will put a subtitle when I do remember his name, okay? So kind of like that guy, but not creepy, okay, like friendly, very upbeat, very energetic guy. So he comes in, and he's very energetic, and he's very alive, and he's a lot more awake and energetic than the rest of us at 8 a.m. okay. And it's not just his presence, it's also what he was wearing. He's wearing a t-shirt, and he's wearing like a cargo shorts, Bermuda shorts type of outfit. And this is an outfit typical of like an American teenager, or a guy in his 20s. And then the best part was his shoes, because his shoes, they were like this colorful Converse shoes. And it was a unique design. It wasn't like a generic Converse shoe. It was a very unique design that I had never seen before. So immediately this guy, left an impression on me from the beginning, okay, from the first day of class. And his passion for music, his passion for teaching, his passion for people just made him such a very, made him a very attractive and charismatic person. And one of the things that he shared a lot of random things with us over the course of this semester. And one thing that really stuck with me and has stuck with me ever since then, whatever it is that you feel like you have to do, and you feel like, oh, I have to go to an 8 a.m. class, I have to wake up at 7 a.m. to go to my 8 a.m. class, I have to clean the house, I have to do my homework, I have to study music theory because it's part of my major. Change that word have into get. So instead of I have to, it becomes, I get to wake up at 7 a.m. I get to go to an 8 a.m. class. I get to study music theory as part of my major. I get to, clean the house. And what that does is it reframes your mind into thinking of something that is like maybe an obligation, maybe something you're not really looking forward to, into something that becomes an opportunity, and something that creates a sense of gratitude in you, because then it's no longer about, oh, I gotta do this thing, but like about, hey, I get to do this thing. So it's something that I think cultivates a sense of gratitude, cultivates a sense of appreciation about the current circumstances that we live in at the moment. So like these days, I apply this a lot whenever I'm struggling with something. So like for example, I run 5 kilometers twice a week, and I'm not exactly naturally athletic. So sometimes it's really a struggle to run. And on the days where I really don't feel like doing it, but I'm feeling like I have to do it because I already started this habit, and if I don't continue, I will lose that momentum. So it's like, oh, I have to go for my run. And I would change have into get, and it becomes I get to go for my run. And from there I start to see that, oh, I get to be outside, I get to run in the sun even though it's freaking hot. But I get to enjoy whatever it is that I have right now. My freedom to go anywhere I want, that I don't have to be accompanied by someone, that my physical body is still able and agile enough to move on its own and to allow me to run 5 kilometers under 33 minutes. And so that run then becomes an opportunity. It becomes another chance to challenge myself, to grow, to keep going on this journey, to forward myself in whatever way possible. And yeah, so that's one thing that has stuck with me by this, probably one of the most inspiring teachers that I've ever had. So if you're struggling too with whatever it is you're going through, and you feel like, oh, I have to do this thing, and oh, I have to work on my project, oh, I have to continue recording many more days of videos. I don't even want to do the math here. Change I have to into I get to, and it becomes an opportunity for you to learn something new, an opportunity for you to grow, and an opportunity for you to keep going on this journey called your life. So if you liked today's video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube or like my Facebook page wherever you're seeing this on. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, or you can directly message me through any one of my social media links which are in the write-ups attached to these videos. And I'll see you tomorrow.